This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It is Thursday, July 16th. I'm Tori here with Al, and Lindsay joins us from home. Linz, oh yeah, you do look really pretty.
I love it.
Yeah. Dang it. Sharon was
Thank
like,
you.
Lindsay looks so pretty. Dang. And I was
Kiri and I had a long conversation last night, and I just said, can I be a little crazy today? And she said, yeah. So we're all good.
You look amazing. Sharon said, Lindsay looks so pretty. And I go,
Thanks.
Tori looks so pretty too. Anyway, let's
You do look pretty, Tori. We match.
We do match. Good bright colors for a good Thursday morning. I really want to get your opinion on this. I've been waiting all day, which has been the beginning of the hours. Check out Anthony Fauci on the cover of InStyle's online magazine. He's sitting poolside. He's wearing a cool pair of shades. He's one of the nation's leading health experts, but it seems like he wants to be a celebrity. So we want to know, is this a good thing or does it undermine his credibility? I have some info, but I want to get your take first, Al. And remember, this is online, his digital. It's not like on newsstands everywhere, but it's Fauci with some glasses on.
I say this, and it might not make sense at first. Celebrity is as celebrity does, meaning that if people know you, you're famous whether you want to be or not. The people from the Tiger King were just people with a bunch of cats until they were on a Netflix special when everybody was locked down during the pandemic. Now everybody in the world knows who Joe Exotic is. It's the same way with Dr. Fauci. No one knew who the head of our pandemic response team was until we had a pandemic. So he's famous either way. Magazine doesn't matter.
Interesting. So it doesn't bother you, this InStyle magazine?
No, we already know who he is.
All right, Lindsay, does it bother you?
Well, I think like 2020 is a year full of, we don't want to see a lot of celebrities like posing and doing all this stuff. Like coronavirus is one of, if not the biggest story of the entire year. So Dr. Fauci obviously goes right along with that. Now, as for this picture sitting on his porch or whatever that is with his legs crossed and the glasses on, I mean, it's doing a lot. But I think that what he was talking about in the interview was some of the backstory that people want to know about a doctor that they follow so closely, like how he fell in love with his wife. And he also said that I want to read this quote, he said, "With all due modesty, I think I'm pretty effective," which I thought was hilarious. And listen, that's how he feels.
Wow.
So he should have those glasses on if he feels that way.
All right, so you think he is cool enough. I just want to let everyone know a little something. Fauci has served 6 presidents, Al. He was awarded the Medal of Freedom. He spent 50 years at NIH, the National Institute of Health. He has helped solve Ebola, and he has been the forefront doctor of AIDS in America. He also helped, after 9/11, get biodefense vaccines for those who were poisoned. And he is here's a tweet I found yesterday, and I just want to put it up. This is so fascinating. Check this out. It's a throwback to 5 years ago when Tony Fauci, at 74, was suiting up to treat an Ebola patient himself because he, quote, wanted to show his staff he wouldn't ask them to do anything he wouldn't do himself. This is what leadership looks like. I think he's allowed some sunglasses.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. He looked like the owner of Audi.
He did.
Didn't he? Looked like he has 2 Porsches in the garage.
Yeah, he's ready to cruise. All right. With cases of coronavirus, they are continuing to explode. Stores like Walmart, Sam's Club, Kroger announced they will start requiring all customers to wear face masks, nationwide. And this just in, Target and CVS will also now be requiring masks. That just hit the news. Speaking of which, check out what happened at one Walmart in Florida. A man not wearing a mask pulled a gun on another customer after he was confronted. Are we going to see more of these fights, or will reality start to sink in? Lindsay, what do you think?
I think just wearing a mask is simple. It's something that we have to do. I keep pushing since the beginning of coronavirus for some kind of federal mandate, even if it's temporary, just to get us all on the same page and in order. I even know in Georgia, Governor Brian Kemp is taking away restrictions where counties and cities have been mandating these face masks. And he's kind of like, no, we don't, we're going to take that away and let it be optional. But this is not an optional issue. Yeah. And even though I appreciate what he's doing, you saw what was happening in Atlanta, where Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor, was like, listen, we need restrictions in place. So I think people need to have better conversations, come together, and if not on a national level, at least on a state level.
And Keisha Lance Bottoms, I believe, tested positive for COVID, which is insane. We have a graphic for you, Al. I want you to take a look at this. This is what teenagers in Florida, their positivity rate. 31% are testing positive under 18. And people are pulling guns because they say, please wear a mask. What do you think?
It's really scary. I mean, everywhere, first of all, younger people are going to congregate more because that's what young people do. You think about when you were young, you met up and hung out with your friends. They are also aware, they're not stupid, that they are probably the least likely to suffer really bad effects from the coronavirus. So they're less incentivized to protect themselves and unfortunately protect others. As for the guns, I think we're going to see more of this. You have people that are passionate about guns, and you have people that are passionate about not wearing masks, and when you mix those two together, you have a very dangerous Venn diagram.
Yeah, that Venn diagram isn't great. And also in Utah, if you guys didn't know, there's a template, Al, for when someone dies, a student or a teacher, to just send out like a basic template to fill in their name.
They just already have it ready to go.
They just already have it written, ready to go. That's scary.
How does that make the teachers feel?
I was just thinking of them, and they get paid so peanuts, in my opinion. Well, this is terrifying. A man in North Carolina is lucky to be alive. He was kayaking on a river. Here we go. He was attacked out of nowhere by an alligator, okay? He flipped over in the boat. He was in the water with the alligator. He's okay, but you can hear how scary this was for him. I don't know if you can hear how scary it was, but you can feel how scary it was.
Tori, I'm just saying, he ran into a second-rate alligator. No alligator worth his salt should have not been able to finish that deal. I'm glad nothing happened to this man. But honestly, Lindsay, you got a kayaker. That's basically like a little hors d'oeuvre, and it's right there in the water for you, and you can't do it. That's more on this alligator, more than the kayaker. What do you think, Linz?
I think there are more than enough pools, and everybody needs to jump in those if they want to get in the water, because all these animals, all these things underwater you can't see. Like, listen, I love the summer, I love swimming, but I'm not down for the lakes, the alligators, and even the oceans. Like, nobody knows what's all the way down there. Stop playing with these animals.
Yeah, and I don't like the Tori said out of nowhere. I'm like, you're in the swamp.
I know.
It's the only place alligators are.
I was in his house. I was going to say, it was in the prompter. I'm like, it wasn't out of nowhere. All right, let's get to this story. This is a little graphic, but we do have to give a huge DBL shout out. My heart is bursting to this kid named Bridger Walker. I don't know if you guys know him. He's from Wyoming, and people are calling him a hero after he put himself in between a charging dog and his sister. As you can see from the 90-plus stitches, he was bitten many times on the head and the face. And he said, I just wanted, if someone was going to die, I wanted to die. She shouldn't die. He's incredible. Now several celebrities are praising him for his actions, including his favorite, Captain America himself, Chris Evans. Take a look.
So I read your story, saw what you did. Now I'm sure you've heard a lot of this over the last couple days, but let me be the next one to tell you, pal, you're a hero. What you did was so brave, so selfless. Your sister is so lucky to have you as a big brother. Your parents must be so proud of you.
It's so cute. Mark Ruffalo wrote as the Hulk and told him what a big hero he is who looks after other people.
Can I say something that might be unpopular?
Oh, God, Al, don't.
Can he throw on the Captain America outfit, please?
He could have put it on.
I know, because I'm sure the kid is like, why is Adam Levine telling me this? Like, how did he know who that was?
He didn't look like him, yeah.
Honestly, that's a beautiful story.
It is. Lindsay, did you also find...
Throw the mask on, though,
Did you think Captain America was lazy on this one?
Let me be critical about the outfit. I thought it was such a cute story. I thought it was so nice of the little boy to run and protect his sister. But Al, I'll leave it up to you to find the little one issue in there.
Honestly, though, that kid, Linz, that's instincts right there.
Yeah.
That you can't teach that. That's just brotherly instincts. That comes from 1,000 years ago. So good on this kid.
And just so you guys know, they're still friends with the family who had the dog. They're not angry at the dog. It's brought them closer.
Ask their parents.
Well, yeah, but
wow.
Unbelievable
I'm sorry,
story.
I'm not that nice.
Thank you, Lindsay.
I know you're like,
you guys must be from a different part of town than me. We are done. Talk to my lawyer in about 3, 2, 1.
All right, this was supposed to be an uplifting story. We appreciate you, Al. Lindsay, don't go away. Coming up on DBL, Erica goes one-on-one with actor Taye Diggs. I dig it. They look back at his career and what fatherhood is like these days. Plus, a restaurant hostess goes viral after ranking the best and worst celebrities she's ever had to deal with. We'll reveal the supermodel who's now apologizing. Let's take another tour of this empty studio. Our colleagues are doing their part working from home during the pandemic. We'll be right back. Welcome back to DBL. A New York City restaurant hostess is going viral after calling out celebs on TikTok. Watch this.
We have Mrs. Bieber. This is going to be controversial. I've met her a handful of times, and every time she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I have to give her like a 3.5 out of 10.
Ooh, 3.5 is not good. Well, now Hailey Bieber is apologizing, writing, just came across this video and
That's code for 10,000 people tweeted it at me.
I know.
Yes.
Just walked into this lake with the alligator. I just came across this video and wanted to say sorry if I've ever given you bad vibes or a bad attitude. That's not ever my intention. The TikTok user, who goes by the name Julia Carol Ann, gave Gigi and Bella Hadid a 10 out of 10. For niceness.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but claims Kylie Jenner, Al, only gave a $20 tip on a $500 bill.
Why?
Well, let's all just say Kylie Jenner, but let's move on to this. What do you think of Hailey responding?
I think that was more public pressure. I think she does have an image to uphold, and I don't think if we were in pre-social media, I don't think that this would be a thing. I'm glad she did. I wish she'd written a little bit more about, because people do look up to her and just been like, you should treat everybody that's taking care of you nicely. I shouldn't have to say that, but I guess I do, and I have to teach myself that.
But Lindsay, if you're a super duper celeb, not just a super duper celeb, do you have to be kind to everyone you pass, or can you kind of just get to your table because there's a lot of people looking at you?
No, I believe that you should be nice to people. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. I also get worried about meeting people that are big celebrities. Even in our field, we interview people all the time. And when they're a jerk, it really sucks.
I know.
Because you had this image of this best friend in your head, and then you meet them and you're like, oh my God, I would have rather not met you. So I'm sure that waitress feels the same way. Like, these people pay your bills by buying your stuff, supporting you. Don't be mean to them.
Totally.
Yeah, there's a saying, don't meet your heroes.
Don't meet your idols, that's right.
Yeah.
I met one of my heartthrobs growing up on this show in an interview, and it was very sad.
I know who you're speaking of.
Well, coming up on
Oh my
DBL,
God, I want to know.
actor Taye Diggs is up. Don't go anywhere. I'll never tell.
It's only
Welcome back to DBL. Taye Diggs has been a household name since Stella got her groove back. And today he's playing the role of dad on and off screen. Erica spoke with him earlier in today's Chatting with the Stars.
Taye Diggs, welcome to Daily Blast Live. I am so excited to speak with you today.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
So how are you holding up in summer quarantine?
I'm doing all right. I have to say, I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones. I have a 10-year-old Walker. When I found out that his camp was being canceled, you know, he was devastated. But selfishly, I was very much looking forward to spending that extra time with him, which is why this partnership with Quaker Chewy made so much sense. People can just go to the website nocampnoproblem.com. That can enter sweepstakes. You can win some cool prizes, but more importantly, it kind of gives families a chance to keep the fun in summer at home with your family.
The reality is, every parent at this point has gone from becoming homeschool teachers to their kids to now camp counselors. And I think that sometimes that takes a mental and physical toll on people. And so this really gives them a break in terms of not only finding fun for the entire family, but connecting with their family. So how are you connecting with your 10-year-old Walker?
My son's very active, very athletic, but something that we've come to really enjoy are these night swims, and we'll just float and talk to each other. And it's something that seems so simple, but something I'm very, very grateful for is a way of connecting with my son.
You know, with so much uncertainty in the world, I find it interesting that it's almost in divine order that we would be quarantined and then Black Lives Matter would come back to the forefront. And your son Walker is biracial. I come from a mixed race family as well, as so many other Americans do. How are you having this conversation with your son about Black Lives Matter?
You know, I feel really blessed in that amongst all of this kind of tribulation and all of these challenges, I'm getting an opportunity to talk about all this stuff with my son. And in many families, that can be a really difficult thing to do. But now, because we're kind of forced to spend so much time together, you can't help but open up these conversations, and it's been really great.
The fact that we have so much more time to really talk about things more in depth has truly been something that I hope expedites change in this world. I heard back in April that congratulations are in order because All American got a 3rd season, which my husband and I are so excited about because we are huge fans of the show. So congrats on that.
Yes, very excited. That's another silver lining. People were home social distancing, and they really tuned in. They showed up and tuned in to watch the 2nd season of All American. So we're very grateful for that response. And yeah, we can't wait to get back to work.
Well, I know I can't wait for it. All the fans are eagerly anticipating it. So congratulations. I love to see you win. And thank you, Taye Diggs, so much for spending a little bit of time with us on Daily Blast Live.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Welcome back to DBL. Oh, ow, it's some hot deals. Are you ready?
Ooh, don't touch.
Don't touch. Earlier, Steph showed me some great products at even hotter prices. Here's today's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. That worked. All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie?
So first of all, I've got this Perry Cone MD No Makeup 3-piece set. So it includes a makeup foundation serum, a lipstick, and an instant blur primer.
Ooh.
So it gives you this luminous glow. Normally it's $145, but right now they're only $39, which means, Tori, that you're saving 73%. This is the Vava 1080p wide angle dash cam with an 8GB SD card. It's got a wide recording screen. And it's 3 inches, this LED screen. Normally, this is $150. Right now, it's only $39, which means you're saving 74%. These, look at them, are the Cuisine Art Advantage Color Collection. There's 6 different pieces in this kit, right?
Wow.
And the set includes 6 stainless steel knives with matching covers. And all of the knives have got this non-stick coating, so it's really easy slicing. Normally this set is $50, but right now it's $17, which means you're saving 66%. We all know that if you go to the dentist and you want your teeth whitened, well, it's pretty expensive, right? You can now do it with the Nuova White Charcoal Edition LED. Look at this whitening kit. So it comes with this charcoal whitening gel, and you put it on this tray, and then the light really activates it. And you know what's good is it comes in a pack that's for 2 people. Now, normally this kit is $259. It's $25 today, Tori, which means you're saving 90% on getting your pearly whites even sparklier.
The whole thing is $25?
And there's enough for 2 people, Tori.
Brilliant. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at seriously the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. All right, we want to get to this story before we go. Mike Tyson is preparing to battle a shark.
What?
Iron Mike is apparently taking on Jaws for the Discovery Channel's Shark Week. Let's have a look.
The baddest man on the planet is back for the ultimate showdown.
Shark Week is hard, man.
A few months ago, Mike was getting ready to go back into the ring. This was an incredible video. Remember this, Al?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel sorry for the guy holding the pads.
Yeah, I do too. That guy has some bruises. We don't know how the battle with the shark actually will go down, but Discovery says it will be in the name of research, and it airs on August 9th. Linz, I want to make sure you know that there will be no harm to the sharks. That they said no harm will come to the sharks.
So they won't be holding the hit pads?
I don't know. And Mike Tyson said he's going to take a bite out of it.
What about Mike Tyson, though?
I know. I was like, what if he gets eaten by the shark? Linz, what do you think?
Listen, I don't understand why people are playing with these underwater animals. Okay, just stop. Why? I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Lindsay, I think
swear.
we see why they don't have you on Shark Week. Lindsay's like, tune into Shark Week. I don't know why people are messing with these animals. No, I mean, it's got to be fun. And I mean, Shark Week has done a good job of incorporating itself into the national lexicon. Like, everybody knows Shark Week.
It's true. And Mike Tyson said he's going to get a real bite out of this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Because he bit Evander.
There we go. I had no idea you knew who Evander Holyfield is.
Holyfield. I know his last name, too.
As you just yelled it back at me. Like
DBL.
I'm talking to a
That's
seashell.
a good sports reference, Tori.
That's my sports reference for the week. DBL's new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.